Yo, what's up, big bro?
It was good, boss.
Hey, man, appreciate you joining me, bro. Definitely mean a lot to have you on here, bro.
Yeah, no worries.
For y'all tuning in, if y'all don't know, this is the famous St. Rita star, former Northwestern star, and current Orlando Magic player, Vic Law. Vic Law, appreciate you joining me, big bro.
Sir, thanks for having me.
Man, how's the bubble life treating you down there?
Man, it's been an experience for sure. It's been I'm sure back at the crib, everyone is still quarantining and trying to be as safe as they can.
Yeah,
But just up in the bubble, aside from just the NBA experience and just having the time to like really immerse myself with
hmm
playing NBA,
yeah,
it's been something to get adjusted to. You
yeah,
know, for the most part, like it's kind of it hits you that it's a job,
yeah,
especially being a rookie.
hmm
You learn that in this bubble that it's you eat, sleep basketball.
yeah,
Ain't much to do except be in your room,
yeah,
study film, go get some shots up.
hmm
Maybe you can golf here and there, but now
yeah.
that we're in the playoffs, especially, it's really just about basketball.
Yeah, how long did it take you to get adapted to when you first got there? I know y'all went on like a what 2 week quarantine when you first landed.
Nah, we only went. It was just 2 days, so
Oh,
we had
two
to stay in the
days?
room.
Okay,
Yeah, but
okay.
man, them 2 days felt like 2 weeks though. Especially when you like you're just so disconnected from everything else.
Yeah,
Um, nah, but I mean it's been straight like, especially to be able to like see all the basketball
yeah.
and to be able to witness. Not many rookies get to see the playoffs their first year,
hmm
and I think it's just been a blessing for me to be down here, and especially
Yeah.
see this high level basketball. So I'm enjoying it.
Facts, facts. I know I'll be watching JaVale McGee. He got like a
Oh
vlog.
yeah, the vlog.
The
Yeah.
food, man, some of that food didn't look too right, man. How you doing it down there with the food? You good? You found something you can eat down there?
Yeah, man, it's not bad. We got so it's three different options you can kind of
Uh-huh.
go for with food. So actually four, I guess. So you can either like, so the NBA provides us in the hotel a free meal plan, and we get breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
hmm
and that's in our like designated team rooms, and you can get that. And I feel like more so than not, that's what the most players have been complaining about. The food has been whatever. But
Yeah.
other than that, you can get room service. That's pretty good. You can order takeout. Like
Mm.
there are specific restaurants the NBA has okayed to
Okay.
deliver food into the bubble that's on our NBA app.
Uh-huh.
And on top of that, there are restaurants on each different like little resort campus that you can
Uh-huh.
go to and eat. So it's not that bad.
Okay. Now the restaurants that's open, are those the people that actually work there, or are these people the NBA put in there like, okay, you gonna
No,
take
no.
care of
So
this?
that's the people that just work in on this resort property. They
Okay.
I'm sure it's hard on them too because I'm sure they're
Yeah.
getting asked to be quarantined or put in this bubble, but
Yeah.
they ain't here just like we are.
Exactly. Okay. Let's get right into it, man. For
Facts.
you, just kind of explain your life coming up. How was life growing up for you? Talk about where you're from and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I'm from South Holland, Illinois, just south of the city.
Yeah.
Um, Growing up, I was always around basketball. My dad played ball. My siblings played basketball, and I feel like even from being a kid, it was just something that I've always kind of like wanted to do.
Mhm.
Like when I was younger, it wasn't really like video games were a thing, but you kind of just stayed outside until the lights came on,
Yeah.
and you were just out there hooping or doing whatever.
Yeah.
So me growing up, it was really just playing basketball at the community center,
Yeah.
going to the parks and stuff, and playing with my friends. And we'd just be out there all day, and we would play with my siblings and my friends. Would be out there all day playing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Who was your favorite player growing up?
Man, I ain't gonna say Jordan like everybody else, but probably growing up, my favorite player was Ray Allen.
Ooh,
Like
nice
I was
one.
a huge Celtics fan when I was even though I am a diehard Bulls fan. But
Yep.
growing up, I loved Ray Allen. I loved the way he played.
Mhm.
Just being as smooth as he was, shooting threes and doing whatever.
Yeah.
I'd really just try to like, imagine myself being in the driveway, shooting those threes, getting those buzzer beaters like Ray Allen.
Yep. Yep. Who was somebody? I know you said Ray Allen was somebody you like, but who was somebody that you try to pattern your game after, that you watch a lot of film on, that you
Right.
kind of try to connect yourself with?
I mean, I think everyone, we all saw Last Dance. I think,
Yep.
especially for my size and my play style,
Yeah.
playing, watching Scottie Pippen,
Yeah.
the way he
Ooh.
defended, and then
Mhm.
his versatility on the other end of the court. It's
Yeah.
something a lot of people can try to mold themselves out there,
Mhm.
especially being young and trying to integrate into NBA and knowing that you're back at the bottom of the totem pole. and you
Yeah.
kind of got to do whatever you got to do to first get out there.
Okay. I respect that. Nice one. Nice one. Some of these questions I'm gonna put you on the spot, bro.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know.
no worries.
For you, you got a favorite basketball moment of your career?
Yeah, man. So my favorite moment would be in college when we finally made the tournament.
Hmm.
Just being in that in the gym, watching the selection show
Yeah.
at Northwestern, especially for a school that had never made the tournament.
Hmm.
Man, for us to finally like break through that wall and get over that hump was
Yeah.
something special that I don't think I'll ever forget.
Okay. Okay. Um, you got a favorite teammate of yours of all time?
Like ever.
Ever? Yep.
Oh man, I got a ton of teammates, man. That, I got to show love to. Scott Lindsey, Derek Parton,
Yeah.
Brian McIntosh, Gavin Skelly. It's just a lot to name that
Yeah.
I think over the years have just helped me become better and have
Hmm.
just been more than teammates, but also teachers to me as I've gotten better and developed.
Okay. What's the most points you ever scored in the game before?
Points?
Yeah.
Uh, we'll just go off this season. 40 was my season high this year.
Ooh, who was that? Who was that against?
We played the Wisconsin Herd up in Wisconsin right
Okay.
after the Christmas break, and I
Okay.
guess I was just hot that game.
Yeah, you just felt it going. I mean to
Right,
ask you that, man. When you some people when they hot, man, they try to. Okay, I got 18. Okay, I'm going for 30.
right.
For you, is that how you hoop, or you just go with the flow of the game? You just like, okay, I'm hot. Let me keep going for it. Or you just
Right.
more, I'm gonna let the game flow, and then if the ball comes to me, and I'm open. I'm gonna take the
Right.
shot.
Well, I think as basketball players, you got to be aggressive and you got to know like your role on the team.
Yeah,
And I was just lucky enough to be in early in the year I was in Lakeland, and they
yeah.
let me kind of rock out.
Mhm.
So just that game, I was making shots, I was just going with it, and I
Yeah,
stayed aggressive. After a while, someone told me I was getting closer to it,
yeah,
and I was just hungry at that point.
yeah,
Now let me see the ball going a couple times.
yeah,
Now I'm really just hunting my shot.
yeah. Facts. Okay, okay. Who was the toughest player you ever had to guard before?
Probably Devin Booker.
Ooh, when was
Guard
this?
him at AAU and
Oh, okay.
EYBL, and I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie to you, I've guarded some good players, but
Yeah,
I've never seen someone just like so confident on the offensive end, like,
yeah,
and I think I did a pretty good job. Like like I made him take some tough ones. He missed a couple, but like
yeah.
he had to have shot the ball 27 times that game, and he was getting them up with no no second guess, no
Uh-huh.
remorse. He's shooting them.
Yeah,
He like this is like what I do more or less. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
make or miss. It don't
yeah,
matter who's on me. Like like I'm going to score type
yeah.
thing.
So it didn't surprise you at all, playing him in AAU, that you guys both in the NBA together. That didn't surprise you at all. And then when you see him, do you bring that up?
Nah, everyone got different paths, and I think
Yeah,
he's been playing great, and he's had such a blessed path to where he is now. But
yeah,
everyone got different paths. Now that we are on this stage, now we're competitors. You know what I'm saying? Now
yeah,
when you see each other, now you turn your idols into rivals.
yeah. Okay, okay. For you, kind of talk about when and like around what age was basketball actually presented to you that you realized, okay, this is what I want to do with my life.
Right. I think so. In high school, early in high school, I wanted to play football too. Like I was real good at football as well, and I
Hmm.
thought football would be something that maybe I could be a dual sport athlete in college.
Yeah,
Like that was something I thought because I love football too. And it took my high school coach really sitting me down and saying, you're gonna have to put your effort and your time really into one thing to excel at it. For me to really sit down and think.
yeah,
I've just loved basketball so much for so long, and
uh,
it was an easy decision. I didn't really want to give football up, but I'm
yeah,
happy I made it, and it looks like it's paying off.
yeah. Was height something you always had, or did you one of them late bloomers where you actually
Nah,
shot
nah.
up?
I feel like I was always kind of tall. Like in middle school, I was
Hmm.
like 5'10", and freshman year I was like 6'2", 6'3". And I just
Uh-huh.
kept going up until senior year I was about 6'7".
Okay, okay. For you, what's something that you had to overcome in life?
Man, I would say my biggest motivator right now at school was going undrafted.
Yeah,
Was kind of having that draft day experience, being excited, having
yeah,
gone through the workouts and feeling like I did well. Agent, talking well, and then you kind of go through the process and you're undrafted.
yeah,
And albeit I still landed in a good situation where I got to Lakeland and with the Orlando Magic, but it's just tough, like especially when that's so many kids' dream. Like you want to hear your name on
yeah,
draft night. Like you feel like it's such like a a validation to feel like, say, like I got drafted. Like I was one of the
Yeah.
few that like, you know, crossed that threshold.
Yeah.
And not hear my name was just a disappointment, man. It felt like all that hard work kind
Yeah.
of went up into the air. You know, I was back at ground zero. But to be
Yeah.
honest, it could have been a blessing in disguise. You never know.
Yeah.
It put a chip on my shoulder, and I've been hungry to just prove myself ever since.
Okay. Because I actually I have my own clothing line called The Will to Overcome. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's a line. It's called The Will to Overcome. Once we get over here, you know, I'm gonna chop it up with you. I'm gonna definitely send you
Facts.
down some merch, man.
For sure.
Um, you know, it was just something I had an idea of doing. Like I was working and I got laid off. You know, a lion is, you know, my favorite animal, and it's known as the king of the jungle. You know,
Yeah.
so I felt like to be fearless, that we all had that moment in our life where we felt like we couldn't overcome something, or something was too hard. So I definitely created this for people to wear it proudly, to know, okay,
Facts.
I'm a overcomer. You know, so definitely going to send you down some merch, bro. You know, I
For sure. You
definitely
know, I wear it.
appreciate it. But yeah, I know you were talking about a draft night. Leading up to the draft, man, how was it for you? Where you were, you know, like the workouts for the teams? Did you have a big, you know, get together with the family watching? Just talk about that a little bit. How was that for
Yeah.
you?
So, you know, like I'll take you through like the draft, the
Hmm.
pre-draft process. Like so you sign with an agent,
Yeah,
man, and through that, like, you know, you get with trainers and you start really developing your game. And I feel like a big like jump for a lot of players from college
hmm,
is when they go to, you know, the pre-draft stuff, because that's really when, like, you know, now you chasing the dream. Now you are in a job. You
yeah,
feel me? And I think I made a huge step forward through my pre-draft work, and I was, you know, thanks to some of my trainers, Basil Evelyn and Jeff Pagliaca, that just really helped me continue to get better and work.
yeah,
And you know, like those pre-draft workouts are crazy. Like I had to go from Golden State to Orlando to
hmm,
Utah, back to New Orleans,
hmm,
you know, and up to New York. Like it's just like back to back to back. It's like every other day you're
yeah,
kind of playing, and you're like trying out for these teams more or less. You know, you go in and show your skills, show
hmm,
what you got to try and prove yourself that you're what they want, right? That you know
yeah,
your dream should be
yeah,
with them.
yeah,
And you know, it's a stressful process, man. But like, it's something not a lot of people get to, you know, experience.
hmm,
So you go into
yeah,
these extravagant gyms, staying in the cities, and working
yeah,
out against these top players. And to be honest, like, especially for me, and you know, like people that cover Chicago always already have that like competitive, like
yeah,
you're not better than me, like kind of like
yeah,
mindset.
yeah,
So going to those pre-draft workouts, you know, I'm playing against these top dudes, and I'm like, man,
yeah,
they got you like up here. You know what I mean? You know, I'm playing, and I'm like, man, like I know like it's some stuff I got to work on, but
yeah,
they got you up here. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. I could do some of that stuff, and I
yeah,
feel like that's been like a big thing that's motivated me to keep going,
yeah,
because like, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, when they say you know, oh, he ain't fast enough, he ain't strong enough, he can't shoot well, he don't play defense, he not
yeah,
athletic enough, like whatever. Like I really do feel like so many people miss out on that, like that want and that like fighting spirit of
yeah,
sports and basketball. Like
yeah,
if you're not scared, like you really want that moment, I feel like that's sometimes better than the person that's just like a freak athlete, but he ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I
yeah,
feel like, and Pat, and don't get me wrong, Pat Bev is like a great player.
yeah,
But I feel like he embodies that. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted
yeah.
more than a lot of people wanted.
Yeah, because
And
if you
his
don't want it
path,
playing
yeah.
against Pat Bev, he's gonna expose you every time.
All right. And his story just brings it up. You know, he wasn't drafted. He had to go overseas and do
Yeah,
the, you know, he had to go through the back door to get in. And you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? He's still like pushing and showing that like fearlessness every night.
yeah, yeah. Definitely shout out to Pat Bev, man. For us that don't know, bro, what's the, you know, trying out for the team's process? So the teams get in contact with your agent,
Mm-hmm.
they fly you out, and then
Yep.
you just you know, they bring you to the facility or
Right.
whatever. Who's in the gym with you? Is it the team, you know, the team officials, your agent, and you, or you know,
Nah,
how
so
is
like
that?
so say like, you know, you working out with your trainer, and it could
Uh-huh.
be a Thursday.
Uh-huh.
That night your agent will be like, all right, the Bulls want to flight, want to, you know, want to bring you in on Saturday to have you work out. So you're gonna stay downtown Friday night.
Uh-huh.
They'll, you know, to give you the itinerary.
Yeah.
On Saturday, you wake up. They get you a concierge to the gym. You might live, you know, you do all your like measurables, like you weigh in, they do
Mm-hmm.
your height, wingspan. You know,
Yeah.
you do all testing, the vert test.
Yeah.
The run, the sprint, shuttle,
Okay.
all that.
So
You do
kind of
all
like,
that,
yeah. Yep. Okay.
and then everyone's at the gym, like the head coach, the assistants, the GM, president. They're all there because they're
Yeah.
all scouting you. Like they called you in for a reason,
Yeah.
and you're going against whoever. Like usually they get you. Usually it's either you're there with all players of your position, or they got like two guards, two forwards, two bigs. Y'all play
Okay.
3-on-3, and that's how you kind of do it.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? And then they match you up with somebody else, and that's how you play. But usually it's only about 2 or 3 hours. You get in, and then once you leave, like that's it. Like you might interview after the on court stuff. And
Hmm.
after that, that's it. And then you just kind of waiting. You know what I'm saying? It's just a waiting
Yeah.
game. Until then, you can kind of talk to your agent and say like, I thought I did good. Like,
Yeah.
did they like me? Blah blah blah. But you're
Yeah.
really just waiting and trying to be confident in your game and what you showed and what you already had shown from college.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy, bro. I didn't even like think of it like that. So for you, how many total workouts did you have? Like, how many team workouts did you have total?
Man, I think I had 12, and I
Ooh.
promise you that was enough for me. It was someone in the back end that me and my agent was just like, I think, we did good. Like, let's just waiting for the draft because
Uh-huh.
after that 12th one, my body was done. After all that travel, I think I did
Yeah.
like 9 in a row. Like I did nine in
Like
like
nine.
11 days. Like
Oh
just going
man.
across the country. But like the travel is like, I can't complain about it because you get to see all these cities that you
Yeah.
might never have been to, and it's cool.
Yeah.
But man, that starts wearing on you by like 4 or 5.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So for you, what was pretty much the difference between the jump from high school to college and then college to the pros? What
Right.
was like the jump for each one of those for you that you kind
Right.
of maybe had to adapt yourself to, or maybe kind of would have been like a hard point for you that you had to get used to?
Right. So from high school to college, like the jump is more you're adjusting to the coach. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
coach has a way he wants to play, and you kind of fit into that system. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like college is more so like how the coach wants to use you. Are you the right fit? Are you gonna
Mm.
play team defense, team offense? Are you really in it like for the 4-year university like feel? You know what I'm saying? Like some
Yeah.
schools are different. Like Kentucky's different. They get the one and dones. You know what I'm saying? Like schools that get one and dones are different.
Yeah.
A lot of colleges are like they trying to get you to fit their system, get
Hmm.
in, develop you, and then if you're good enough to go to the NBA, good. But that's not most times how it is. And then from college to the NBA, it's a player-driven league for sure.
Yeah.
Like I tell a lot of people like getting in the league is very very hard, but staying in the league is like a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Facts.
when you're in college, like you there for 4 years,
Hmm.
like you like in college. You know what I'm saying? They can't take your scholarship away unless you
Yeah.
just do something stupid.
Yeah.
And the pros, like like you there every day. Like you better, it's a
It's on
job
you.
now. Like you can get fired. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you don't produce, like you can go from playing. Then if you don't produce, you don't play. You
Hmm.
keep not producing, you going home. You know what I'm saying? There's no like gray
Yeah.
area no more for players to like mess up or like unless you just like they guy or you
Yeah.
Zion or they want to like see you win.
Hmm.
Man, you better be on your P's and Q's all the time because
Yeah.
now it's a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't be a post office worker and forget to
Yeah.
deliver your mail. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta
Yeah.
produce and be up to par every day.
Yeah. Like I talked to a couple pro players, and they said college, was hard because you got study hall,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got practice, then you might have film, then you might have weights, then you might have film again, then you might have to lift, then you might have to wake
Right.
up at 4 in the morning and go lift and have practice. Like they said in college it was more, as a unit. But they said once you get to the pros, everything is on you. You got to make
Right.
sure that you're eating right, that you're watching
For
film,
sure.
that you're conditioning properly.
No, fact. That's another thing. Like in college, like I feel like in college they kind of baby you. They still
Mm-hmm.
trying to like make you a man. They trying to get you there. They trying to
Yeah,
get you there. They're trying to help. You trying to get your degree, get you ready for life. Once
yeah,
you're a pro, like you're a pro. Like it's nothing they can. It's not the coach's job to make sure you're ready. Like it's the coach's job to put you in the right position to succeed, to
yep,
tell you like the game plan, and like to manage it. But
mm-hmm.
it's on you to get in the gym and work out. It's on you to lift. It's
Yeah,
on you to manage your time well because now you ain't in class. So now you got like you might practice from 11 to 2, but after
mm-hmm.
that, like you a grown man now. So now you got the rest of the day to, live your life. So
Yeah,
now that you're in the real world and like there is no more safety net of college or the dorms or
yeah,
anything, like it's on you to really like take those next steps.
Facts. Facts. My next question for you, bro, is how was the recruiting process for you? You know, a lot of people say, you know, it has its pros and cons. It could become stressful or it could be, you know, the
Right.
best thing ever. I actually seen on your profile you had the video of Northwestern coach, you know, coming to talk to you to get you to go
Yeah.
there. You was like, I don't want to see myself going to Northwestern.
Right.
I never been to Evanston.
Yeah.
So like for you, bro, what was the recruiting process like for you, and how was it to stay home and go to Northwestern?
Well, you know, especially for me, like out the gate, going to school in the city
Yeah.
and kind of being exposed to like different, you know, national tournaments and seeing players.
Hmm.
Like I feel like a vibe in like Chicago is like you don't want to stay home. Like
Yeah.
well, before, like more people are staying home now, but before it was like Northwestern was bad, DePaul was bad,
Yeah.
U of I was okay, but it was far.
Yeah.
So like staying in Loyola hadn't emerged yet. So like staying in Chicago was like I'm not staying here. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going
Yeah.
to a big university. Like I'm out. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like for a long part of like my recruitment process, like none of the Illinois schools are like in my, except maybe Loyola,
Hmm.
or even in my like consideration. So before Coach Collins got to Northwestern, he was doing a coach named Carmody there. And
Hmm.
when I was younger, you know, I was highly ranked in the nation. I was one of the up and coming players in Chicago and in that like great class.
Yeah.
And you know, he brought me up to an unofficial visit, and I didn't see him not one time on the visit. You know, like I'm going to other schools and like they're taking me around,
Uh-huh.
showing me everything. Like like I'm their next key piece or something. And I
Yeah.
don't even see this dude once, so I'm like, man, I'm not Northwestern is off the list. Like I'm
Yeah.
not going to Northwestern.
What were some
And then,
schools that were recruiting you? I'm sorry to cut you off. You know, I just wanted to add
uh,
that in there.
so I had Villanova, Florida State, Harvard, Stanford, Dayton, VCU. It was a ton of them. I think it like boiled down to VCU, Florida State, and Northwestern.
Yeah.
And Coach Collins at the end, kind of like just showed me a different enthusiasm
Yeah.
and you know, spark about Evanston and Northwestern. And Northwestern was my mom's dream school. Like that was where she wanted one of her kids to go. And
Yeah.
me being a baby of the family, she was like,
It's your turn.
I only got one more chance. So if you like them, let's go ahead and make a deal.
Okay. Okay. So this question right here, bro, I'm kind of going, you know, knock you off your feet with this one, bro. It's kind of gonna put you on the spot.
All right.
So you're gonna create a team of 5 players from Chicago, all time.
All
You're gonna
time.
create a team. You're gonna play for money.
All right.
What 5 you rocking with from Chicago all time?
All time. Is KG from Chicago? You gonna give me that?
I throw KG in there. A lot of people say
All
KG, so I'll give you KG if you throw him in there.
right. I want KG.
At your 5 or your 4?
Yeah, 4 or 5. It don't matter. KG,
Okay. Okay.
Anthony Davis,
Definitely.
D Rose,
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas,
Ooh. Okay.
and is Dwayne Wade from Chicago or he from Robbins?
I'll give you that. You know, he Chicago kid. I'll give you that.
D Wade, and off the
Okay.
bench I want Nick Anderson.
Ooh. Okay, give me a bench then. You going crazy. Give me a 5 off the
Give
bench.
me, give me Nick Anderson, Mo Cheeks,
Ooh.
um, Mark Aguirre,
Okay.
JaVale was here in high school, so I'm gonna take JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee, bro. That's my girl, dude, bro. She loves JaVale McGee, so it's crazy.
And I'll take Andre Iguodala.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. I respect that. For you, bro, to a certain extent, do you think AAU has a negative impact on the game of basketball?
I think just like times change, right? Like through everything,
Mm.
times have changed. You know, like back in
Yeah.
like when my dad was hooping, like there wasn't AAU. But the
Mm-hmm.
generation after that, it was more so high school basketball. And then they
Yeah.
started doing like showcases and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, you know, me was like, you know, AAU started like it was like EYBL. And it was like EYBL. I'm reading these comments, man. They funny. People talking about they not my sixth man. But you know, and but like now I feel like social media has like
Killed
changed
it.
the whole dynamic of
Yeah.
sports. Now it's much more about looking the best and who has the most followers, and
Yeah.
it ain't really about like getting your work done in the dark no more.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I think a big part of like just like that culture is
Hmm.
missing. I obviously think, players are still very good now, but
Yeah.
I think the whole competitive fight and everything of AAU has gone down a little bit.
Yeah. So you don't agree with the guy from LA playing on the Chicago team, or a dude from New York playing on the Texas team, or do you like the old school? Okay, we from Chicago. This is one of our teams. You from New York. That's one of your teams. Do you like it like that?
I mean, I argue with my teammates all the time about where the best basketball is for sure. But even when I played, we had dudes from California and St. Louis and
Yeah.
Indiana. So like, I can't complain about it. But like,
Yeah.
I don't think you should be able to like LeBron team got kids from DC, New York, Texas. Like come on, man, let them play on their team.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, I want you to give me your top five all-time rappers.
Rappers.
Yep.
All right, I got Wayne, Kanye, Jay-Z, Nas. I don't want to say Drake.
You don't want to say Drake? A
I
lot of
don't
people
want
been
to say.
putting Drake. A lot of people been putting Drake, which is mind blowing to me.
Wayne, Jay Z, Kanye, Nas, and I'll say Eminem.
Okay. Okay. Now give me your top
Like
five
lyrically,
current,
lyrically, right?
whichever,
Yeah,
whichever
okay,
you could
okay,
do.
okay. All right, current.
Yeah, your top five current now.
All right, Drake. I got Drake. I got Herb.
Ooh, okay.
Shout out my Chicago boys.
Yes, sir.
Drake, Herb, Uzi, Baby,
Yeah.
and it's a tough one. It ain't Future for me.
You ain't gonna throw Dirk in there?
I like Dirk, but it's
Uh,
like I like his singles though. I don't be listening to his full albums all the way through. I just like every now and then I'm playing with Dirk.
why you don't mess with the albums, bro?
I be having to listen to. I swear, like when I listen to one all the way through, I be like shooting or something. I listen to one all the way through, and I won't like it, and then I have to like keep listening to it to finally
Yeah.
like say I like it.
Yep.
But them my fourth right now. I'll come up with a fifth one later.
Okay, so I gotta ask you, man. You ain't got J. Cole, Kendrick nowhere in there?
You know what's crazy? Like I appreciate their music and I respect them for sure.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't like people like rappers just like talking to me. Even if like they like really like saying something. Like
Hmm.
I like the beats and like the whole flow and like melody of songs. And
Yeah.
J. Cole and Kendrick have great songs, like don't get me wrong, but
Hmm.
they don't be it's not my vibe sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. I respect that. I respect that. You more of a give me lit, turn me up
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
guy. Okay. Give me your favorite shoe of all time.
Uh Probably the Jordan ones or the Jordan sixes.
Which ones?
So I personally when I was younger had
Hmm.
all the Jordans. Like I was a just shoe head.
Sneakerhead. Yeah.
Yeah. And like even now, like I really only like the ones that like you
Yeah.
played in for real, for
Yeah.
real. Like now I don't like all the new colors they coming out with. Like I think they
Hmm.
kind of ruining them.
Yeah.
But so I like the black and red ones.
Yeah.
And then as far as sixes, no, what I'm saying, not sixes, but are the 12s like the taxis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the flu games.
Yep. You like the okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For you, what's your favorite song right now that you bumping?
Man, that new Drake is a hit. That's a new summer
Oh
hit.
my
It's
God.
not. That's
I,
not a
I
new summer
haven't
hit.
heard it, man. People play it too much. It's getting on my
No,
nerves
no,
already,
for
man.
sure.
You
It
know,
has been
like,
overplayed for sure. Like it's been played nonstop in the
yeah,
hotel, in the
yeah.
gym. But you know that's gonna be the new summer hit.
Man, I'm like, I haven't even heard the song yet, but I'm already tired of it. Like, it's all over social
Right.
media. I'm like, man. All right, down right now in the bubble. Who is the funniest teammate?
My funniest teammate gotta be Melvin Frazier or Markel.
Oh, okay, okay. Now, who is the freshest teammate? Is always the freshest.
Me, man. I'm just gonna say me. I just put myself. I ain't gonna give it. I'm gonna say me.
Okay, okay. And then this question, man, what was some advice that somebody gave you that you would give to the younger generation, rather they be hoopers or just the younger generation in general? Just some advice that, that was given to you that worked out for you.
So one of my teammates, you know, a big thing he always says is respect is earned.
Yeah.
And what's there for you will always be there.
Yeah.
You can't try and rush your story or your path.
Mm-hmm.
If it's supposed to be there for you, it's gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I went undrafted and thought like that was the end of my story and my dream. You know, going to the NBA was over.
Yeah.
You know, look at me now, like I'm knocking on the door for real.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know, you just gotta bide your time and wait, man. And when your
Yeah.
opportunity does come,
Yeah.
you do it. You knock it out, because then you get that respect and you start building.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like once you get your foundation, like you can build on that. You can't just
Yeah.
hope to hit home runs right out the gate.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be patient. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tell me, you know, what God has for you, nobody can tear it down, but you are God.
Facts.
You know, so and then this last question, bro, I got for you is who you think I should have on here next? You know, like I said, I know you're kind of busy, so if there's anybody,
Right.
you know, back from the crib or something like
Just
that, or
try and
any
get either David Nichols or Kendrick on there.
Kendrick.
None.
Okay, hey, not too familiar with K Nunn, but if you can plug me with K Nunn, bro, that'd be dope.
All right, facts. Or David Nichols.
Raven Nichols, I don't think I know who that is, so you gotta plug me with him
For
too.
sure.
Okay. But like I said, bro, I definitely appreciate you joining me, man. I know you're down in the
Hold on,
bubble.
fool. You know, I got a question for you before I got out of here. You know, I got a podcast
Let's
too.
get it. Let's
And
talk to me.
we always end it with the question.
Talk to
If you
me.
could build your Mount Rushmore basketball players all time, so 4 players all time, the best. Name 'em.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be a little biased because Carmelo Anthony is my favorite player.
So he on there?
I'm on mine, yeah.
Okay.
Mount Rushmore. Let me go. Melo, MJ, Kobe, and Shaq.
Okay, and when I asked that, is Michael Jordan the best of all time?
Yeah.
So why you pause like that? Is LeBron like right there?
No, I'm saying that because Melo's my favorite player. So besides, Melo is my guy, you know, I'm gonna
But
put.
I'm saying,
But yeah,
okay, just
definitely
objectively, who you think the best all time is? Like,
the best player of all time is definitely MJ.
okay,
It's MJ, Kobe, and then Braun for me.
okay,
Definitely, you know. But I'm a big Melo fan, so of course I'm
right,
gonna say, oh, Melo the best player, Melo the best player, just
right.
like anybody else, you know. So,
I
but
mean, I
yeah,
know you was
definitely,
happy last night when he made that shot to put him away.
bro. I was going crazy, and I'm glad you brought that up because when Melo was out for that, you know, that while when they was, you
And they
know,
was trying to
whatever.
drag him.
Yeah, you know, Melo, oh, he can't take a role and all this other stuff, bro. Man, right-handed guy, bro. I was at my girl house, and we were watching a movie or something, and the alert came to my phone, Portland Trailblazers signed Melo. Bro, right-handed God, I ran all through this house like 15 times just screaming. Like, you know, I was just screaming back and forth, bro. I was just running down to the house, you know, because I
Thanks.
was like, man, I didn't want Melo to go out like that, you know.
Right.
Melo definitely got something still in the tank, and I'm glad that he's actually showing that now, you know. And then, like, you know, the teams that just, you know, didn't want to give him a chance, man, you know. And like I said, I'm just happy he's doing good in Portland, man. You know, it's definitely good to see. And, you know, hopefully with everything going on, man, we can have a season because I definitely want to get back to some more games, man.
No, for sure.
And so yeah, like I said, I got to actually acknowledge Melo. I didn't get to meet him. I got to, you know,
Right.
at a game
Facts.
before, you know. So definitely, definitely want to get to, you know, meet him again and stuff like that. You know, that's just it for me,
All
man.
right now.
Man, it's crazy 'cause I'm a big Dame fan too. I was a big Dame fan before, you know, all this
And
stuff.
now he really killing it.
Yeah, you know, like I said, my
Right.
dad and my girl on here, so they can vouch for me. Like, I was a big Dame fan, you know, but now
Yeah.
that he's doing good, and then I got 2 of my favorite players on the same team, you know, and I got family in Portland, so I'm just like, you know, it's just working out for the better, man. But I'm just
Right.
like, Kobe kind of killed it. I'm just like, please, Lord, like, let's have games soon, and Kobe could be over with, because I definitely want to get to some more games, bro.
Man, for sure.
Yeah. But like I said, I appreciate you for joining me, bro,
Yeah.
down in the bubble. You know, good luck tomorrow against Milwaukee.
Thank you.
Like I said, I'm about to DM you right now. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna send the merch to
Thanks.
you tomorrow morning. And
Okay.
like I said, appreciate you again, bro. Much
Yeah.
love.
Before I get out of here, man, everybody watching this, please get out there and vote. You know,
Yeah,
whatever you're doing this fall, make sure you get out there and vote, be educated,
yeah,
and stay up on the current events, man.
yeah.
Appreciate you, yo.
All right, much love, bro.